Welcome everybody to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where we think we know everything, but we really don't know shit. Tonight, we will be talking about the Chicago Bears. We'll briefly talk about the Bulls, who improved themselves to 5-0 and then lost to the New York Knicks. So now they're 5-1. Probably, I think they may be tied for the best record in the East. I don't know for sure. I'm just here so I don't get fired. That and more coming up on the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. Hey, producer.
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
These summer league games and they tell you about these new up and coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso, both when they are on the court, are like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
Yeah, we don't know shit. Like my man Rick Party said, welcome to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we're going to be talking about, once again, the Bears. Maybe a little bit of the Bulls, but mostly the Bears. The Bears have improved their record to 5-3, which is great. Good news. A lot of procrastinators out there. I mean, not procrastinators. A lot of pundits out there thought that some thought that the Bears would probably be maybe 3-5, depending on how many wins you had the Bears at. You know, some people had them at 5-3. Some people would dare enough to say they'd be 8-0. Some 7-2. I'm sorry, not 7-2, 7-1. I'm sorry. Long day. Yeah, so they improved. I predicted that in order for them to win this game against the Cincinnati Bengals, that it was going to probably have to be a shootout, that the team was going to have to score touchdowns instead of scoring field goals, which is what they did. They pulled out the win. The game got a lot closer than it should have been. There's a coach on the hot seat. He should be very much on the hot seat. He is a guy that he's a layover from the last coaching team. He's one of Eberflus people, Richard Hightower. It was just a matter of time before someone returned one on us. Our special teams has sucked all year as far as coverage rise, and I know it was just a matter of time. I didn't know it was going to be this game, but it was this game. I mean, when a guy can literally go straight through the hole, damn near untouched, and score the opening kickoff return, which is the first one I've ever seen with these new rules instituted. It's not a bad sign. Then you got Cairo Santos, who should be looking over his shoulder. Daniel Hardy, I'm at the point, man, if it wasn't for the fact that we need DNs because we're light on DNs because of injury, I would cut his ass. Because not only did he touch the ball on the onside kick, he also had a penalty later on in the game for, I want to say, a holding or illegal block or something like that as well. Just a terrible showing by him. And then he wasn't impactful at all rushing the pass. Devin Duvernay, which is a two-time Pro Bowler, it's not giving a shit on the return side. Waste of money. Travis Homer, not really doing anything if he's even when he is healthy. Waste of money. So let me talk about that and more. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring in the Dream Team. First of all, let me start off with my man that knows all the stats from the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, my boy JB.
Yo, what's the word?
Yo, what's the word, man? How you feeling?
Ah, man, these people, man, these emotional roller coasters and carrying on, man. I
feel like Carl Thomas, huh? I'm emotional.
Man, you mentioned something that you mentioned that I had spoke of myself about Richard Hightower and how good he used to look versus now. I don't know if it's a personnel thing or he just, bad game, bad sign. I don't know, bad season. But I'm gonna throw another name on there. I know his let's not call it a hot seat, but his seat is getting a little warm and questionable because now I'm looking at Dennis Allen like, well, if you know you don't have the dogs to run the defense that you really want to run, what do you do with the defense that you can run? It ain't been looking good. And to give up,
a bad game this one.
It was definitely a bad game, but we talk all the time, and when you have a chance to bury somebody, foot on neck, apply pressure. And I felt like we weren't doing that enough because the game was too close. It was too nip and tuck. And then when we did pull away, we like, oh, man, 41-27 with a minute 47 left? Ain't no way. Lo and behold, here we are. I'm ready to break another TV.
Well, I mean, can we put that on him or do we need to throw some of that on the players as well? Because I saw a lot of guys that look like they got a little too comfortable out there as far as when it came down to playing laxical defense when they saw that score at 41-27. I mean,
and I thought about that, but at the same time, when you don't have – so we know this was a trap game for the Bears. This is a team that can't stop a nosebleed, but they can score, whether it's Joe Flacco or Joe Burrow. We knew that. The one thing we knew, they both give the ball away. So takeaways were going to come. The opportunities were going to be there. As we did take the ball away 2 times, the third one, the little Hail Mary, that didn't move the needle either way.
It should have been 3 anyway. But
this whole what was that? The chicken wing tackle, like whatever that was. I don't know. I think they took a pick 6 away from Edmonds.
Oh, definitely.
Which would have given us 3 scores, right? So now we're running away, not even talking about this. It looks like Dallas again, right? Like it should have. But here we go, like missed tackles, playing soft. Dennis Allen, if you don't have the personnel to run the complicated zone scheme you want to run, at this point, you can't afford to run man because, hell, you got too much speed. How you see what Higgins was doing in Nation, right? And Jamar Chase had the quietest 6 catches for 116 yards ever.
Yeah.
He dropped a touchdown. Josephus had a touchdown taken away because he ran out of back. Like, it was little things like that that's like, hey, man, tighten up. And I just feel like we got to do something to help this defense out. Our depth, our main dudes, they're hurt. But you only as good as the next man in line, and our depth is sorely lacking, bro. Our depth is terrible.
Shit, our depth is hurt. So
right, we on what 3s and 4s now. So
well, we're gonna get into some more. Let's go on here, bring in our other guy, the man, the myth, the legend, the Tank. We all know him as Frank the Tank.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
How we doing?
Oh man, that was some game. Like how you guys were saying, the roller coaster game and everything. But man, it's only the Bears can make you go so pissed off to so happy within freaking that short of a time. It's unreal. But I mean, say what we want. I know there's a lot of people out there still saying Caleb played great. A lot of people out there say Caleb didn't do much. Caleb played good. But again, Caleb brought us back at the end of the game to win it. So, I mean, we got to give him some props for that for sure.
Yeah. I'm looking at TTNL Runaway.
I just read that too.
Like,
So I guess our little rival show back there is calling JB out. That's
hey, let them come on and talk that mess.
they would
I
never.
invite them.
They would never. But it's funny. They did call out, or he called out your mama on that one, saying that she knows more. So we had to give Mama a shout out on the show after that as well.
Hey, look.
Yeah. So anyway,
just because you have a voice don't mean you know what you're talking about. So
man, I mean, hell, we think we know everything, but apparently
we
don't
say
know
we
shit.
don't know shit.
Yeah, we always say that. So let's go ahead. Let's get into this game. So first thing that we can sit up there and talk about, man, coaching. Like, we don't win this game if this was last year.
Oh, no question. No question about that.
Yeah, we really don't win this game if this was last year. And it's nice for a change that we actually winning these games now. You know, like I gave out a stat early on before the season started, like how we had lost 13 games by one score less, you know, and now we're starting to win some of these one score games. So, which is a good feeling to sit up there and have. I would like for us to not have to damn near have a heart attack every damn game. You know, it'd be easy on my blood pressure, and I think every other Chicago Bears fan blood pressure. We weren't sitting up there damn near about to pop a blood vessel watching these guys play.
Chopping down on our Halloween candy watching them.
So start off with you, Frank. What was your thoughts on the game?
You said it perfectly right there, man. I mean, again, it was a game where, you know, I'm not even just going to say Caleb, but the offense came out looking so nice. I know we don't score a touchdown on those drives, which still, it's the little things, those penalties, those dropped passes and everything, and some inaccurate throws that just kills your drive when you are moving so smoothly. But, I mean, the fact of how we started running it up a little bit and then they came back and then we came back again. I mean, I got to give credit to at least one coach, and that is Ben Johnson. But, I mean, when we're talking about coaching, I really would like to just whisper in Dennis Allen's ear and be like, listen, dude, Booker got a bull rush, one-handed, beautiful strip sack. And after that, you played him 5 snaps. Why? Can you give me a reason why when Deo got hurt and then you went to somebody else instead of him? It was very, very confusing, especially when you did see Flacco moving the ball up and down the field like nothing when we had Hardy in there and not Booker. So I don't understand that. But other than that, happy W. When was the last time we saw a team put up 47 points on a Bears offense? Like, I mean, that's insane right there. But when it's all said and done, I mean, we should have won this game much easier. I did call that. I'm not going to call. I did pick the Bengals to win because I said the Bears need to put up 30 points, and I just didn't know if our offense was going to do it. So they go ahead and prove me wrong and put up 47. But I mean, we needed a shootout to win this game, and that's what happened. So shout out to the offense on that one. And I got to give a shout out to Monangai, man. Like, my God, talking about a welcome to the NFL moment as a starting running back. What was his final one? 170 all-purpose?
176.
176
rushing.
Was that just rushing? What was his all-purpose? Because he had a couple catches in the backfield.
I thought he had close to 200.
Close to 2, right? Because
so it's just short of 2?
Like 2-3 yards short of 2.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, you got to give him props for that first game. Now, I'm not going to say what's his name? Swift is on the hot seat or anything like that, but Monangai just proved he's getting more carries regardless. When Swift comes back, you should have a 50-50 split, in my opinion.
Yeah. Go ahead, JB. What you got?
So, you know, I'm always going to be that guy. I'm happy for the win, of course, but it's one of those like, whew, man. And I just need some things to be tightened up. I don't have a problem with the creativity, but you know, trick plays and gadget plays are not sustainable for scoring. You run the Philly special this week, you can't run it again probably till playoffs.
Very true.
You know, the Cole Kmet pass to Roma Dunze, which let me pause myself. I'll give Caleb a little bit more commendability in the later half, finding other people when he couldn't find Rome. But Rome only had 3 targets and 0 catches. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, and who also didn't see it is we'll break that in, I'm sure, later.
I just had to throw that in there because I was like, that's an interesting stat for me because Caleb was like, hike, roam, dance, roam.
It's funny that you say that, JB, and not to cut you off, but
no, go ahead.
I was literally watching the game and I said, you know what's funny? In the NFL, and we've all seen this, majority of the time when a quarterback throws the ball to a wide receiver and he's constantly dropping the ball, guess what they don't do? They don't throw the ball back to him.
They don't.
And that's exactly what
3
happened.
targets, 3 drops.
I was shocked. I said, wow. I said, he ain't throwing it to his boy. I said, his boy has been dropping the ball.
That last one he dropped, man, Caleb was pissed. You could see it on his face. He was pissed.
He was definitely dejected. The one I liked, honestly, was the trick play with Cole, where Cole
what's his name dropped.
Right.
Nice bullet.
That was a nice pass.
That was a perfect.
I didn't know Cole
was the greatest spiral.
Baseball in him, right? But just seeing that, I love the creativity in the red zone from Ben Johnson. Although the trick plays are not sustainable, I did like the creativity for this game. Hopefully, he gets a little bit more structurally creative, not gadget play creative.
He puts it in really good times, though. Like, I mean, like some of those you weren't expecting, and I think that's what makes them work.
The one reverse I did expect because when Zacchaeus came in motion, he did the little catch, like Pat Mahomes been doing that for years. But the thing is. Yeah. I knew that.
He only ran the one trick play in the red zone. That's it. Like the rest of them, he ran outside of the red zone. So
well, DJ's was about a 19 yard play. So technically it's in the red zone, but it wasn't goal line. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what are you talking about? The
DJ's double reverse to the goal line. That was outside.
That was outside the red zone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it was like, I like to see that because too many times that would have been a halfback toss in a third down play, and we would have kicked the field goal. Yeah. So I appreciate the creativity down there. Defensively, I did not feel good, fellas. I just didn't.
Well, I already told you. Like
we don't have anybody
last week.
Like the Bears about to have tryouts.
Yeah,
invincible. Let's get them.
Depending on
tryouts, baby.
I already knew. Depending on these guys. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase are probably the best wide receiver tandem in the NFL. It ain't even close.
Oh, hands down. Yeah.
It's really not close. And some of the plays, I will give this to them. Flacco put that ball sometimes in a perfect place because it wasn't like the Bears. It wasn't like they were finding things wide open. I mean, like T. Higgins made incredible catches. His 2 touchdown passes were incredible catches,
so athletic of a receiver.
Yeah, he threw the ball right there, and it was pretty good damn coverage. Like even the one that he caught along the sideline on Nashawn Wright, I saw what Nashawn Wright was doing, and he was literally trying to use his body to shield him, to push him out of bounds. It's just that T. Higgins just made a quick move and came over and caught the ball, and then the other one that he caught over there was just like a perfect placement because the defender was right there. You saw his arm, his fingertips are literally inches away from tipping the ball away. So I have to tip my hat off to Joe Flacco. I knew that this was going to be a tough game. This is going to be a high-scoring game. I was just hoping, like throughout the whole entire year, that the Bears would actually score touchdowns instead of field goals. They were going to need touchdowns. I kept saying it. They're going to need touchdowns instead of field goals to beat this team. Because it's not like the Bears haven't been moving the ball. I mean, hell, number 3 or number 5 as far as passing yards a game, and they got a top 10 offense. So it's not like the Bears are like the Bears of previous years where scoring 18 points is like fucking, I don't know, like goddamn it, calculus or something. Yeah. They just been selling for field goals, and they actually scored touchdowns, and hell, they missed 2 field goals. So we could have easily had a 50 point in this game. Easily.
And that's another part of the puzzle, because now are we looking at, again, good game, bad game, or good game, a good sign, bad sign? Are we looking at the Bears that have turned the corner? Like, oh man, we just gonna start outscoring people. Or is it because it was on the Bengals who have no defense? They are the 31st ranked defense, period. And we just took advantage of that. But on the other side, they're looking at us like, oh, our defense ain't good either. They're taking advantage of us. That's what I'm concerned about, because the next team that we play, before we get into that, they play a little bit better defense. And they rearing. They backed up into a corner right now, which is always a dangerous spot, a la what we just went through with Baltimore.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and bring in another guy, the mouth in the South, but he's from Chicago. Lord knows we got our talks in. That's why I let us extend, because God knows he will talk us to death and overtalk us and out-talk us. The guy from Chicago but lives in the South, Mr. Chicago.
It's a bright one.
Yeah, it is. The light is on, the light is on me. Yeah, you got some damn nerve foul talking about who can talk and out-talk some damn body. But never mind that. Really good.
You know it. The chat know it too, because they always state it.
All right. Well, contrary to what anybody believes, I'm not going to have to say too much in my introduction, but glad to be here on this Victory Tuesday, fellas. I can tell you one thing that's a negative that I haven't heard you all speak about. This special teams, offense and defense, suck shit. And it's time Hightower can go now. And Santos can go with his ass, because we could have easily had over 50 points in this game. But we've seen this Bears team win in a way that we haven't seen them win probably maybe 20, 25 years. And that's in a damn shootout against a 127-year-old Joe Flacco, who put up 1 million damn yards and touchdowns too. We had a total offense of over
470 yards for Flacco.
Yeah. We had a total of over 500 yards total offense and gave up a total of 500 yards in total offense. So 89 points scored in this damn game, and we came out on top. Each and every one of you all know on this panel that last year, 2 years ago, hell, 3 years ago, we lose this game by 30 in the third quarter.
Yeah. Well, I put it to you like this. I got even more telling stat. The Chicago Bears were 0-40 when teams score over 40.
0-40.
Yep, that was.
I did not know that. That's nice.
0-40, and the Bengals are the first team since 1966 to score 80 points in 2 games and lose
both games. Yeah,
you can't make this kind of shit up. But you know what? Again, the football gods are looking like they start to actually be in love with us again, because we came out on top and won this game. We
they being in love. They taking us on dates.
They taking us on dates right now, JB. We got us a nice little drink. We have us a nice conversation. Right. The vibe is right. You know what I'm saying? We might be taken to a hotel room or back to the house. You never know. We'll see how this goes. You know what I'm saying? But listen, needless to say, despite our decimated secondary, the secondary did all the hell they could do against not probably the best foul, the best receiving tandem in football.
I said it's not even close.
He said it's not even close.
I heard him say probably the best, but that probably needs to be taken out. They are the best. T. Higgins making catches that it's like, well, Coach, what the hell you want me to do? I couldn't do nothing else with him. He
literally
number one on half.
He literally swim moved right.
He really is.
Fingertip caught that ball. I'm like,
you can't do nothing about that play. That's a Randy Moss TO-ish kind of play. It just happens, man. And we had second and third string and Amazon workers out there playing as corners. We can't do nothing about that. But
we ain't have second string.
Yeah, but we did do what we can do to sustain like our run defense to keep Chase Brown from going off on us. So that was good within itself. We still ain't getting enough pressure on the quarterback.
He only had 11 carries. Like they weren't. And remember,
they wanted to be
their power back is Samaje Perine. He got hurt.
Yep, and that helped us. He got hurt on that special team on that return. So that actually helped. It worked in our favor because
damn time something worked for us. Shoot,
exactly. And Kyle Monangai, the fun guy. Hey man,
Hey, the kid was nice.
The kid was real nice, man. People want to sit there and say, "Oh, it was against the Cincinnati Bengals defense." I don't give a damn who it was against. Yeah. He had 176 yards. It's still 176 yards in the damn NFL.
He knew the hole he was planning on hitting, man, and he hit that hole hard.
Well, I love the way he run, though. He ran. He 5'8", 207. With his head down, he putting that head to your damn chest, man.
Some of the runs on
he is
third
not
down
going down on first or
were
even
very
second.
impressive. The third and 5, the third and very impressive.
For sure.
It's a very important question. Do you think if DeAndre Swift was playing, do we win this game?
Yeah. Yes.
No, I don't know, dude. That is tough. I cannot say yes to that because the things that Monangai was doing, I don't see Swift doing.
No, not the running part, but the passing part.
For the 39-yard run.
I mean, Swift would have got a 39-yard pass, though. He would have got a screen pass. Would have been like 40 yards down.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that, and I understand what you're saying with the swing pass. The thing that made us where we were easily scoring like that was for the simple fact that Monangai was getting those yards rushing. I mean, the man had 100.
He's weighing their ass down.
And not only that,
can't do that.
He can't do that. Like Swift goes down if you sit up there and you tackle. This guy was literally breaking tackles, and I'm talking about planting his leg and his feet into the ground.
Britton Brown don't get the carry to Britton Brown. His 5 carries were very important as well. With a touchdown.
Absolutely, it was very impactful. I do think because of how bad the Bengals the defense is, especially that run defense, Swift would have still got some pretty good breakaway speed runs. You know what I'm saying? But think about this: in Ben Johnson's offense, it takes a two-headed monster to really fully implement this offense.
100%.
If we have Swift playing like that, and then having Monangai compliment him that way. Hey, man, ain't no telling who the hell we gonna outrun and outplay against. Because, Swift is he's not an every down back, but he's a receiving back versus Kyle Monangai.
But the thing is, we wasn't winning because Monangai was catching the ball. We was winning because Monangai was running the ball. He has better vision because there were times where he was hitting cutbacks.
He was cutting back to the middle, and he was just out trying to outrun them. And I was like, "Damn, okay, I like this."
But I'll say this, and because of the way that the game was early on, Monangai's breaking tackle and influential runs actually wore the Bengals defense down more, right?
It did.
Whereas Swift would have just been trying to scat, and they would be fresher because here's the thing: Swift, we all know his vision is limited. We've all ascertained that. What I saw with Monangai was he saw a hole, he hit hole. He saw cuts, he made cuts. He lowered
somebody on the end of that other hole, on the other side of that hole. He was going to put a hole through their damn chest. He made everybody feel.
And he wasn't going down in the backfield. The few times they did have him in the backfield, he broke and got,
Yeah. Now, I would say this too, because it was some people who were thinking we were being too hyperbolic about the game Monangai had. Yeah, it was against the Cincinnati Bengals. Damn that.
100% correct.
I'm not telling you he's going to do 176 yards every damn game. But what I am going to tell you is this. He will be productive in every damn game moving forward. That's for damn sure, even against the better teams. Because those better teams know now you can't take him down with one damn defender. It ain't going to happen that way.
And he's got that confidence.
Can I give y'all some telling stats that people may not know? You realize Monangai has more yards per carry, right? Everybody knows that.
7 yards a carry in that game.
But not the game. I'm talking about on the season.
Oh, yeah, on the season, absolutely, yeah.
Well, here's something else. All the speed DeAndre Swift has, his longest run is only 23 yards, where Monangai's is 39. That's very telling. Secondly, DeAndre Swift has 100 rushing attempts for 464. Monangai has 68 attempts for 362. Yep. These are not the same cats.
No, they're not. You see those averages, but also now listen. If this is any clear indication of Ben Johnson and Eric Bieniemy, it's get that goddamn boy the ball more. Give him the ball. In the game, and not just on those critical third and short.
I'm happy with a 50-50.
Like he did with Roshan. Well, actually, this coaching staff didn't do that with Roshan last year. It was the last coaching staff. But Monangai is a guy you can give him 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6, and he's gonna give you 8 damn yards. because
Well,
he's
but
just
here's
strong
my
of a
thing,
back.
to Fowl's point. If Swift is in that game starting role, I don't feel he calls those third down running plays. I don't feel he does.
Probably so. Ben Johnson, he's been very much so aware of his personnel and what they're best at doing. So I do think that probably some of them passes would have been screen passes that would have ended up being 12 and 15 yards. But the passing game, though, it would have actually increased.
You would have been as
yards
defense,
even more.
you would have been waiting on the screen pass from Swift.
Yeah, and this is the thing I want to bring up too. And I'm shout out Chef. Thanks for joining us on here. But I mean, you're saying like, what are we talking about here? And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but Swift had 2 100-yard games. Yes, there's no question about it. He had 2 really good games. But before that, he was averaging 2.4 yards per carry. All right, he was struggling. He wasn't doing good.
Hold on. Like, in one of his 100-yard games, didn't Monangai have 80 on like 8 carries?
I was just about to say that too. But also keep in mind, our run blocking has gotten way better over the last year.
Nobody is saying, get rid of Swift, give Monangai the ball the entire time. We're saying I'd like to see a nice even backfield.
If you're planning on running the ball,
I'm not saying we have a Gibbs and Montgomery type
13
running
and 12
back,
needs to be the style. It needs to go ahead and go.
But keep this in mind though, this run blocking and our offensive line, it's been decent. It makes a world of difference to have a back who will actually get extra yardage, even when the run blocking has been pretty damn good. So the run blocking, I give kudos to that damn offensive line. Darnell Wright was over here mauling motherfuckers over, and he was like producing a bigger, wider gap for Monangai to run through on that side. So this offensive line is definitely getting it together, man.
We appreciate that, Darius. Also, I mean, it ain't hard to put them on mute. They're getting their ass whooped.
Yeah, they're getting smoked. I had a feeling Philly was going to tear them apart.
I mean,
are the old Bulls back?
Man, I was just saying, I said, hey, the Bulls won 5 in a row. Those some bitches can lose about 5 in a row, too. I know how this shit
goes. Let me check the score.
Jalen Brunson was like, hey, man, we're the better team. And he went off 31 easy.
So anyway, we were talking about how the Bears what they would have won if DeAndre Swift if he would have played in this game. I honestly don't know. I would say probably not, and that was because of his inability to not break tackles and keep the pile moving, which is one thing that Kyle Monangai did, because I saw him put somebody ass on skates out there in an open field. And I said, that's what we need. We don't need a guy in the open field, and it's you and him, and the defender's going to win majority of the time, because that's what happens with Swift. He ain't juking. And I
also saw him put a 3-4 yard gain into a 9-yard gain because he did not go down.
He was not going down.
He did that numerous times where he just did not go down, and we got 3 or 4 extra yards.
Hey, Frank, listen, it was one time, I think it was Benedict who was actually pulling his ass.
Yes. I did see that.
That was hilarious.
That was Darnell Wright. Yeah, that was Darnell Wright. Because he ran into him. He ran into him.
Okay, that was right. Okay, that was Darnell. Yeah. He was pulling this man forward like, hey, you ain't going down. Bring your ass here. Let's keep going. Like, that was crazy.
Okay, well, since we're talking about Bears players, let's move on to the next Bears player. Ladies and gentlemen, 2025 draft, the Chicago Bears selected number 10, Colston Loveland.
Yes, sir.
Big game by Colston.
In the ball.
Big game. Finally, as you said, Frank, finally getting the ball and getting some opportunities. And now we can see some of the things that this young man can do when given the opportunity.
Absolutely.
A lot of Bears fans, a lot of guys out there in the national media talking about this guy, and everybody hyping up Tyler Warren.
I want to hear shit else about Warren. I want to hear shit else.
And I told people, just relax. You can't judge a kid when he's not getting the opportunities.
Warren
he's getting the opportunities and he's not producing.
Yep.
The kid is now at his best game as a pro.
Yep.
And everybody in Chicago is loving him right now.
I don't recall Tyler Warren having a game like this yet. I don't recall it. He might be getting more targets because he's mainly the focal point of that damn offense when it comes to passing, and it's him and Michael Pittman. We got way too many weapons over here. But now we know, and Ben Johnson knows, Colston Loveland is one of them. So get ready to see Colston get more damn targets and taking advantage of the damn mismatches out there.
The crazy part about it, Tyler Warren right now has almost 20 more catches than Colston Loveland has targets.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
That's crazy. But we ain't seen Tyler Warren. I ain't seen no Warren having 6 catches, 118 yards, and 2 tutties. I ain't seen that yet.
No, I mean he's only got 3 tutties on the year because he's a fantasy person that gives you PPR. He gets a lot of catches.
Yeah.
You know, but that's
he's on my squad.
But Loveland is a matchup damn nightmare. But he's about to start opening this offense up even more.
Here's where I say pump the brakes on the Loveland love. He had a very good game.
Great.
Right?
It was a great
also love the fact that when they were trying to tell him to go down, he was like, damn that, I'm going to score. I love that about the kid, the moxie, I do. However, I still look at it like it was a reason why. One, last week he had the little problem with the false starts and all this, and then he wasn't getting the separation that he got this past game. You have to acknowledge that actually happened. The second thing is, and I have to give him credit, the little Bengals, because the one time that they hit him on that last play, the one dude hit him, he bounced off, and the other 2 dudes, it was 3 people around him, and they were like, oh, you're not gonna get him? You're not gonna get him?
Yeah, it's just like they didn't know.
They were too fixated on trying to hit him rather than taking him down.
And I like that about him because too many times we've seen fouls. Am I lying? We've seen Big Stiffy take that hit, try to take another step.
If it was Big Stiffy,
Cole falling. Cole commit falling.
This is the thing. Like, I never wish upon somebody getting hurt like my guy Cole Komet, Big Stiffy.
Yeah. Caleb caused that injury, though.
I mean,
Caleb caused that
injury. The thing, though, like Loveland would not have had a game like this if Komet did not go down. This is like the thing that gave them the chance to actually throw it to Loveland. And
I ask you this right here: if Cole Komet is in the game, is that him getting that instead of Colston Loveland? Probably. Now that's more likely. That's more likely than us losing the game.
And you got to rely on Santos.
That's way more likely. That's way more likely to happen than us losing the game because DeAndre Swift is on the field. That we ain't losing that game with Swift out there, but that's more likely that Cole Komet will be
I don't think Komet gets that pass because he doesn't have.
He ain't getting that touchdown. He getting that pass though. He ain't getting that touchdown.
I don't think he gets that pass because like if you saw the linebacker when they dropped and how the safety bracketed him, they played him like he did not have any speed.
Yeah, they played him.
He would have got open because he was
in zone. Yeah,
what I'm saying is. I don't think Cole Komet. Loveland got to that spot quicker to me than Cole Komet.
Where you're going with this?
Well, it was a hell of a pass.
Blitz too.
It was a great pass. What I'm saying is,
that was
if Colston Loveland does not
they might not have called
that pass is not thrown.
Yeah, they might.
But also keep in mind too, the Bengals were in cover 2, and they had their linebacker like lurking. He was hesitating on whether or not he should be playing.
For one, dumb Bengals, this is when you actually should play prevent. That play is when you should play prevent.
They should have played prevent. Yeah.
Hey, what you call it is stupid, man. Scroll said Jaden Daniels is built like a Swisher Sweet, man.
Hey, man, listen. We're seeing a down. Listen, even before the injury, Jaden had a down year before he got hurt again.
Wait, we about to go into that. We're going to finish on this.
He is having a down year.
We will get way off track.
The Commanders are having a down year, too.
The Commanders are having a
down year. That luck has ran out. So anyway, so you were saying, JB, you were talking about Colston Loveland. One thing that we did see, all right, let's move on to the next topic. Let's talk about Caleb Williams.
You don't want to talk about the receiving core just a little bit before we get to him? Because
you want to talk about the receiving core?
We'll do the receiving core after Caleb.
Well, I get a chance to chime in on the Rome situation because y'all were talking about Rome. And
no, we never even talked about
Rome. No, we ain't talking about Rome.
Y'all did talk about Rome before I jumped on.
No,
it was just more of just like
we
didn't talk about it.
It should have been 3 game balls, in my opinion, from Ben Johnson. Kyle Monangai, because the kid played crazy. Loved him because that kid played crazy. But damn it, DJ Moore should have had a game ball as well.
I agree, dude. DJ, he was very finally had a phenomenal game.
That's my DJ. Yes, sir.
That just goes to show, and I'm not whatever their relationship, it is what it is. But I like the fact that Caleb said, you know what, Rome, whatever you on today, I ain't on that. I got to get this game. And he started giving the proper targets to the other people. I have to give credit for that. And DJ
now, I don't
is
think
a
it
big
was
part of that
like
because
he
we've
was
all
so
seen
upset at Rome, though. But, I mean, yeah, Rome did drop 3 damn passes.
No,
One of them being a damn touchdown. Luckily, Colston Loveland caught the next pass that was for a touchdown. Because I'm like, Rome,
well, remember,
even though it was a little bit behind him, he still could have caught that. He still could have caught that.
But check it out. DJ gave one of the bigger blocks to Spring Brown for the touchdown.
Oh, wait, so Lorenzo, is that true?
Hey, he threw the touchdown to Caleb.
He did.
And he ran the reverse trick play for a touchdown. Like he did.
DJ and you know what? Yep. And Zach Taylor, dumbass, go sit up here and try to challenge that. It's like, oh, you know what? Now that you say something about it, he actually scored the damn touchdown. You damn idiot! You actually was the reason why we got the touchdown in the first place. Trying to challenge and say he fumbled and it was a touchback. Ain't no way in hell they gonna call no damn call like that.
But I would like to say I need now. Although the percentage, because foul out before we segue to Caleb, although the percentage wasn't right, I do like the fact that he didn't stare down Rome this time. Loveland, had the most targets, but DJ had 7. Alameda, for whatever reason, Alameda's kids gets a lot of targets. He got 8 more targets.
His slot receiver. We need the slot targets across the middle.
But what I'm saying is, other people that we have been crying about being open actually got the targets this game.
Absolutely,
he did.
That's what I like to see.
I do think that.
And before we go to the next one, I gotta give Zoe his bread on this one. He was on the show last week. Yep. He said Monangai is going to have a great game.
He did say that.
Monangai was a good running back.
He might not have meant 175 rushing yards because I didn't think that.
Yeah, 176. Yeah.
I mean, he did have a good game, and Zoe, I will give you your bread for that one.
Absolutely. Now, I do think though that with the targets that Caleb was giving everybody, it wasn't like no indictment strictly on Rome. But I do think that he started to see more of the field with other players throwing.
He just totally spread the ball around.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, he did, man.
If you watch that third drop and they showed a camera picture of Caleb Williams, he was pissed.
No, he was pissed because
he really was. So I think it had something to do with it. Like he just looked off of him a little bit quicker than he usually does.
Yeah, and they looked a lot better in the red zone too. The fact that we came out with more touchdowns this go round than in previous games in the red zone, I'm appreciative of that as well. And one last thing, we got one false start the whole damn game, y'all. Do y'all realize how much this damn line got chewed the hell out in practice? And they were way more disciplined this go round. The coach was like, all right, don't do this shit again.
We still had a false start.
The whole game.
False start penalty.
Not nearly as much penalties though. Early in the game, our first 2 drives.
Now they got penalized more than we did.
Well, let me ask you guys this. We were just talking about how Caleb may have been, looking at other wide receivers. Do you think that was Caleb doing that, or do you think that Ben Johnson was calling plays where Rome is not the main focus on that particular play because after he's gone and seen him drop these passes?
I think it's a little bit of both. That's a very good question, though.
It's a combination of several of those things. So keep in mind too, leading up to this game, there was a lot of talk about his lack of continuity with DJ and whether or not there was some disgruntledness between the two of them not connecting enough. And so I know they heard that shit, and they heard every damn thing that's been said around all these sports pundits and all these shows about how, DJ is not being looked at as much, and he's the $100 million guy. We got to be giving him the ball more, and he can't keep staring down Rome. I know Caleb heard a lot of that, and I know the rest of this damn team heard that. So with that being the case, I do think the focal point was more so, all right, spread that ball around even more and don't just target just on Rome. Because even Rome was asked about that. He was like, well, I think Caleb is doing a pretty good job with spreading the ball around. But we saw the end result of this game actually coming to fruition. He was actually spreading that ball around. And Rome didn't get a lot more targets in the second half and for the rest of the game. But that's not no indictment necessarily on him or Caleb. It's just that Caleb saw other opportunities to give the ball to other playmakers. Simple as that. Rome ain't going to start not getting targets now. He leads us in targets, yards, and touchdowns. You think it's going to stop? Hell no. This one game, we still won despite him not getting targeted as much. Next game, I'm pretty sure he's going to start getting those targets back. and along with other people too.
Well, that's the thing. When he was doing his, because he still was doing his holding the ball, spinning too long, and doing all that backyard football.
His Jack Sparrow part.
He was getting out of the pocket though. I appreciate that.
But no, see, there you go. It was too many times when the pocket was clean and intact that he did not have to do all that rolling out and going. He could have just stepped up in the pocket and delivered the ball.
Well, let's talk about Caleb a little bit here. You know, I didn't get a chance to watch the game for a second time. I know a lot of people did. From what I've been hearing, the first half wasn't that good. Second half was.
We were losing at halftime.
Yeah. One thing that we're sitting up there saying, one thing that this guy has an uncanny ability to do is avoid the shit out of somebody coming out on the side of him. I mean, like I've seen nothing like it. It's like he got a sixth sense, like the force is with him. He can feel him coming. Right. The problem that I have with Caleb is that there are times in the game, and you guys can go back and watch it, where he's rolling either to his right or to his left. And he can get around that defender to run and get some positive yards. But instead, he knows where the line of scrimmage is, and he takes slow steps waiting for somebody to get open. Yeah. I don't want you to wait for nobody to get open. Go get those yards, my man. Because we've seen this year that when you're doing that scramble drill, it's not being too successful. You're throwing the ball either into double coverage or the defenders are right there on the wide receivers. Take those yards, get that first down. He had 50 yards or over 50 yards rushing this game.
He did.
Be that dual threat. You may not like to run, but guess what? You make the game a lot easier on you, and it gives the defense and the defensive coordinator headaches because now they got to figure out what to do. Now they got to sit up there and say, damn, do we got to put a spy on this guy? Guess what that's going to do? That's going to open up passing lanes for you now.
And some of those coverages. Some of those scrambles, he actually did actually take advantage of that open field, and he ran for it. And so it was like, now we got to play a little close up on him because he could take off at any moment. So I did see him make some growth in his development of running the ball more. He actually did take advantage of what the damn Bengals was giving him in certain situations.
Early on, yes.
Yeah,
but later
he stopped it in the second and third.
There were a couple times later on. I remember this one. I don't know what these linebackers was in. They was in foul. They was in like a 5-2 or something.
Yeah.
Both the linebackers were here and they did this. And I was like, if you don't run straight up the gut and
he's got speed too, man. That's a 15-20
yard deep right there. I was like, are you serious?
He's a lot faster than people give him credit.
And that's when he did the loop-de-loop. But again, we know that part of Caleb's game, year 2, year 3, college, pro. I think that's just him. Right.
Yep.
And there are times that has been proven beneficial for us, but against certain teams.
Yeah.
I don't want to foreshadow. I don't want to see that against Philly. I don't want to see that against Cleveland. It damn sure didn't work against Detroit. We ain't seen Micah in them yet. I don't want to see him doing that against better pass rushers and better defensively sound teams.
Well, yeah, I would definitely say that about the Philly game. Listen, Jalen gonna be running that damn ball. Damn it, you see him run, you better run too. Damn it, because we need your legs out there to get away from them damn defenders because they gonna close in on your ass, and Jalen Carter ain't gonna take it easy on you.
Well, you got other teams too. Now, in Chicago, you got other teams too because of what we did notice about Cincinnati. They did get home, but their lane integrity was terrible.
Oh my God!
Absolutely. They only got home because he ran to his own damn teammate. His teammate got him the damn sack.
Oh my God!
That's the only reason why that happened.
I wish we could show highlights again, fellas. That one time when Andrew Dahlman said hike and then turned his back around and I was like, I said, Caleb, this is what happens when your lineman doesn't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
He's looking like, where did he go? Oh, what are you doing?
Go ahead, Frank. What you got?
All right, so this is the thing, and I mean, you guys all made great points with the running game and all that type stuff too. But again, it was a situation, and I think it's going to be a situation all year. The layups, the easy pass plays. Like, I mean,
it was a couple more in this game.
It's crazy to say that I have more faith in him throwing while he's on the run than I do a very easy layup 5 yards or something like that. Because when you think about it, his throw got comedic concussion.
It did.
He had several throws where he was throwing it too high or too hard,
causing him to hit his head.
Yeah.
He almost got DJ Moore hurt. DJ Moore got up limping, holding the back of his leg. Like, he had DJ Moore open for a good 4 seconds. He took way too long to throw it to him, and then he got sandwiched and hit. Like, I mean,
he has to get better with throwing the ball and for his receivers to catch it in stride and not have to catch it out of damn defense. Like, he has to be able to put a little light touch on some of those. Don't keep zipping it, all of them. Like, we know you got an arm, boy, but damn, lighten that pass up when it's right there.
I don't know if it's adrenaline or something like that.
I think it is.
So high on adrenaline, he wants to get everything done so quickly. That's his thing that he needs to work on the most, in my opinion. Is just slow the game down a little bit.
Yeah, he has to get more finesse in certain situations and not be so aggressive with his throws all the time. Like, and I see him back there. He be throwing it so damn hard. I'm like, hey man, chill before you knock the hell out of one of these damn players or you get them hurt like he did Cole. Cole could have actually caught that ball in stride and kept going and got an extra 5 or 6 yards out of that play. But I'm like, damn.
That's my point when I'm talking about the footwork. When you're playing it and you're throwing it like a baseball pitcher, your base is here and you're boom and you
your throw is coming from your
from here. Right. Yes. His arm is strong enough where he just needs to do this.
Like literally, and I think
that's the same thing.
Look at the wrist.
Timing. Like layups, those layup throws, it's all about timing on his. He just needs to loft that thing and let the guy come and grab it on the run. Like,
even a few times when he did do that, he threw the ball too high.
Yeah, but I'm saying I like other plays and everything like that.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's too short.
But even like the one with Rome, like, I mean, Rome dropped it, but I mean, it was a horrible throw. I mean, with the one that was in the end zone, that was a horrible throw on the run.
That was no.
It wobbled a little bit.
It might have been deflected. I don't know.
That's right.
It might have got tipped a little bit. That could have been the cause.
Talking about the one regardless of Rome in the end zone.
That one got tipped.
The thing is, if you actually go back and you look at it, he had to throw it right there in that window. Because
for sure.
Fact that there was a cornerback
because they had a corner on the far right.
If he would have set up there and led wrong, that cornerback could have possibly deflected it or picked it off.
Yeah,
so I wasn't mad that he threw the ball right there. He just
but then you don't make that throw,
huh?
You don't make that throw.
No,
you make that throw now. You got again. Tip passes happen now, but he still had a chance to catch that ball because he had both hands on it.
So again, what I'm saying is, if you're reading that and Foul, what you just said is as he's going this way, one defender's here and another defender's coming. That window's too. Joe Flacco not throwing that.
No.
Well, no, we in between tackles.
Joe Flacco's balls yesterday was looking like this.
He was just throwing that damn thing. He was airing it out.
Joe Flacco balls were actually going. They were airborne.
But I'm saying they was looking like they were in slow motion. They wasn't like
they were just perfectly thrown.
Flacco ain't no damn zip passing kind of quarterback. He a floater. He's a floater kind of quarterback.
And what I'm saying is, you have a person that's 6'3" with a 40-inch vertical. Sometime a little alley-oop is right in their wheelhouse. Go jump and go. That's what I'm saying.
We got some size receivers now.
Yeah, but I didn't mind.
Jimmy Graham used to do it for us as tight end all the time.
Yeah.
Jimmy played basketball, so he knew how to box them damn players out and just go up and jump for it. Like, that was easy to him, especially.
Go ahead, Foul. What were you saying?
I said I didn't mind him throwing that pass too.
I ain't mind it either.
No, I'm just saying he just
is that at the end of the day, by being a wide receiver and playing that position, you have to catch that ball.
Regardless.
It wasn't the best, but it's a very catchable ball.
Yeah, it was catchable.
Plenty of wide receiver. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen kids in grade school make that catch.
Yep.
It's not that difficult of a catch.
Listen, man, Chris Carter, one of my favorite receivers all the time. He say it's a cardinal sin. Let that damn ball hit your hands and you don't come down with it. You don't catch that ball. Hey, man.
Well, it is a good segue to go to the wide receivers now. What do we think?
Well, back to it, if you want to. How much of an indictment is that on Caleb versus an indictment on Rome not having hands?
Well, because Rome dropped 3 passes that game, I'm putting more on Rome. Rome
leads the team in drop passes.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, see, I have to put it on Rome.
In what, 4 games, 3 games?
It's not. Listen. Keep in mind this. We all know this shit about football. Not every damn pass gonna be a beautiful. Not every pass gonna be a beautiful Kurt Warner, Dan Marino ass damn throw. Some of it's gonna be tipped. Some of it's gonna be wobbly. But you still, as a wide receiver, you gotta widely receive the damn ball. You still gotta do that. Regardless of how bad or good the throw is, you still got to make it effort to catch the damn ball.
On that. I think the question is, are we, not we as in us, is our fan base kind of like overly anointing Rome as the number one when he still got work to do?
Absolutely. I've been hearing Bears fans talking about, Rome is our number one receiver. He got the best. No, he don't. DJ Moore is our best receiver. No, and I'll argue that to the day of the time ends.
I think it's also the guys that do the morning broadcast and the podcast that all anointed Rome before the season started. Oh man, Rome Doomsday is going to take that step. He's going to be our number one wide receiver. Rome is our most targeted wide receiver.
Yeah, see,
not our best wide receiver.
Yeah, that gets conflated a lot, man. Yeah,
the guy that wears what's DJ number? Number 2. That is our best wide receiver on this squad.
And that's the thing that
our highest paid wide receiver on this
absolutely.
So you should be doing as much as you can to get that guy the ball, because guess what else he is? He is also the best wide receiper after the catch.
Tackles.
So
that is something Ben
Johnson. He fights for extra yardage every time he catches the damn ball. But put this in context. People need to understand. Bears Nation out there, if y'all listen, understand this. Just because you're targeted more, you have more yards, don't mean you're the best receiver. Don't mean that you're the number one receiver just because you get more targets. That don't mean that. That just means you have a hot hand that game or whatever, or you're being targeted more. Just because you have more yards on the team, don't make you the number one damn receiver. We gotta stop conflating those two things.
We definitely said that. But to what me and Fowl was talking about, Fowl, 2 years ago when we were talking about the national championship game, Rome cost a couple of guys some dollars because he dropped 2 big catches, including a touchdown. So we knew coming in, like, Rome's hands was like 60-40, 65-35.
I came into that draft and said, and you guys got on.
You wanted Malik Neighbors.
I said Malik Neighbors.
I like Malik Neighbors. I like Marvin Harrison. Yeah, I mean, Rome. I still like Rome.
Everybody said Marvin Harrison. I said, no, Malik Neighbors the best wide receiver in this draft. I like Rome, but I wasn't high on Rome. First of all, Rome to me, he doesn't have good balance.
That's a good question right there.
Because he reminds me, actually, he looks like Bambi a lot of times. Remember when Bambi first came out? Bambi sit up there with them legs. His legs is very weak. If you watch him, it looks like he's gonna fall every damn time with those weak ass legs. I don't know if you need to work on your hamstrings and your quadriceps, my player. Work on some calves. Get your core better, something. You have to
put more meat on his bones, man. Put some more meat on. But
this is the thing I'm going to say about Rome, though, is Rome is an excellent route runner. I'm going to give him that. He is very good.
I won't say excellent, but he's pretty good, though.
Very good. All right.
I don't think he's better than DJ Moore, though. I don't think he's a better route runner than DJ.
I can't call him.
He does make very good moves on the route. He does get open a lot. But, I mean, that's the question here. And we've been saying this all year, man. Everyone, like, I did get into it with somebody on Twitter in regards to this because he says because he's from where Rome went to was college, and he was like, he's the best jump baller in college football.
He's from Vegas, but he went to
he's the best jump baller. I know he's from Vegas. Up in college football and possibly bring it down with your body. Can't do that shit in the NFL, dude. Extend your hands.
You better watch some Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey tape because that's what they
did. Man, listen, Brandon Marshall was great.
Stay up there.
He was great at extending his damn hands, man. You better get with it.
Rome's footwork and everything when he does jump up to get the ball, his position, everything on it is so good. If he puts his hands up, man, he will be a dominant.
In some cases, he do. Like when he come across the middle, I've seen him catch the ball like that. And I'm like, okay, keep doing that. Don't stop doing that because that's working for you. Yeah.
But I mean, and I want to get the Toose's comment on there. What do you guys think on this?
Toose's.
Toose's.
Now, listen, I will say this about Luther Burden. So Luther Burden's catch radius and his ability to, like, his hunger for yards after the catch,
too. Yeah,
I would definitely put those two abilities over Rome's ability to do that, because every time Luther Burden gets an opportunity to get the ball, he makes the most of that shit every single time. Now, I do think, had he been out there, some of them targets would have been at him that probably would have been taken away from like Zacchaeus or DJ Moore. But yeah, Luther probably would have probably went down the damn field on a couple of them damn drives too. So,
well, I'm itching to see Luther Burden supplant OZ. I've seen enough of OZ. Don't get me wrong.
He's not doing bad or anything. He's fine.
Yeah, he's not doing bad. But I want to see a guy that when they get the ball, they can actually make something happen. Because there's too many times where I see OZ get it and he just can't get away. He can't break.
He catches the ball though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he does too. I need to see him in that slot, because I think Luther may be a better route runner than him. I know he's bigger than him. I mean, Luther Burden is 6 foot. OZ's like 5'8".
Yep.
5'9".
Yeah.
Luther Burden was a 4.41.
OZ is quick though.
And one of the best attributes about him coming into the draft was he's probably the best wide receiver in college football after the catch.
He definitely was last year. Yeah.
I need to see that. I need to see him I need to see him get some more targets.
Yeah.
Because right now, OZ's playing more so like your possession wide receiver.
Yeah, but keep this in mind, pal. This offense is unfurling every single damn week. We're finding new talent or finding new potential playmakers to make even more plays when they're given the opportunities to do so. We're still untapped. It's still untapped territory right now that we're in when it comes to this offense being at 100% when it's effective or implemented. But we're giving each and every one of these playmakers the opportunities to actually make plays when their numbers are called. And we're starting to see more of that now. Now, obviously, Luther Burden went out there because of his concussion, but hopefully he'll be out there this upcoming game against the Giants. We'll see him take advantage of his opportunities then when he's out there. But Ben Johnson see all this, and I love his creativeness, not just on the fly and in real time, but like he sees something, he's like, you know what? Let me change that. You see him over there on that damn notepad, on a little piece of paper. He be clicking that damn pen, like, okay, yeah, this is a good play. This is gonna work. He be drawing up plays in real time, like during the game. Like he'll just like scrap a whole play that he designed before the damn game and then draw something else up right then and there. So I'm loving his instinctiveness when it comes to, you know what? Let me take advantage of this mismatch right here. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing about this. He go right ahead and they execute it. So this offense is, man.
I mean, I don't know about all that. Scrap that. Let me get the water boy. I don't know about all that. Because
you see him over there writing, damn it.
No, I see him taking notes. I don't see him drawing up plays because there's not enough. I can't draw. This is the NFL. I can't draw up this beautiful trick play like in the movies and then just go do it one time and it worked. Like
what did he draw up on Little Giants?
Right.
Annexation of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
No, but Benny Johnson don't call them trick plays. He just say they call them plays.
I don't see that. Well, first of all, I'm gonna go on record and say that's not sustainable. Like I was talking with some people.
Of course it's not. Every game ain't gonna be able to do that.
What is this, week 9 and you ran a Philly special? Hell, you can't run that stuff for another 6-7 weeks. You can't, because they're gonna be looking for it.
Listen, we've seen Andy Reid do some trick plays damn near every time they were in the red zone, and it worked 9 out of 10 times.
See,
Ben Johnson can do that.
See, don't do that.
We ain't trying to be Andy Reid. We're trying to be Ben Johnson.
I ain't trying to be him, but I'm saying he's creative in that way where we can actually run
Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Again, we're not the same. Not yet.
Not yet, no.
So I still want to see Ben be able to call base level offense with good plays in that, because now when you're looking at the trick play, like as much as I loved it, I didn't know what the hell he was doing having Caleb and Tyson Bagent in the game at the same time. I'm like, oh, Lord.
I think the bigger question is, what was
Cincinnati? 17.
That's Bagent.
JB, think about this, what it does to the defense. The defense is now stuck with where the hell they supposed to go now. Now you can't just run full force at the damn quarterback or at the damn receivers. Now you got to sit up here and run side to side or run behind, run in front of. Now that confuses the defense now.
Like this is the thing. As a Cincinnati corner, if that corner is covering Bagent, you got to be like, who is this white guy? You gotta.
Bulls only down by 7. 5 minutes left. What in the hell? What in the hell? What in the hell?
And I'll tell you what, though, and I'm not saying it in any bad way, so nobody take it this way. Bagent put that freaking ball, a beautiful loft, right on Caleb's chest.
It was nice.
Right on his nose.
It did. He did.
Like, I wish Caleb can do that, man. That thing was
actually, hold on.
It worked.
He did throw a very nice one to Kyle Monangai. It was very
good.
Yeah. And he's 5'9" or 5'8", whatever way you want to
5'8",
give him as far as inches wise.
Fellas, can I say this? I don't want to go into the next few weeks expecting Caleb Williams to get 2 to 3 catches a game. I don't want to see that.
Listen, ain't pump your brakes, JB. Nobody's asking him to be a damn receiver now, but he did just become the only player in NFL history with 3 passing touchdowns, receiving 2 catches, and receiving yards, and a touchdown. And he ran for 50 yards too.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, because all it takes is for one of them boys from Cleveland to clean him up.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
Listen, Miles, we ain't doing that kind of shit against Myles Garrett. And I know Ben Johnson knows that. He knows good and damn well certain plays, like I told y'all before, certain plays I'm not running against like a Max Crosby or DJ Watt or Myles Garrett. I'm not running certain trick plays around these big-ass game records that's going to kill us. Oh, hell no. But I will confuse them, though. I ain't going to have them be able to run at their full force at me. I'm going to have their ass having to move around and like have them lateral.
Hey, reel it back in. It looked good against Cincinnati.
We know that. Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Horrible defensive team. I mean,
I don't want to see.
You can only play.
Aren't they ranked like 31st or 32nd in like?
They 32nd in damn near everything.
Yeah, well, I think like 3 main categories they're 32nd, and then the other main ones they're like at least 30th. So
I'll get it.
Can I ask y'all a quick question about that though? So in regards to the backlash that the 2 players from the Cincinnati Bengals have been getting for their comments about the game and them ending the game, given that we're Bears fans, given that we're Bears fans, and we felt that very same damn way in certain situations, whether it be offense not stepping up or defense not stepping up, how do y'all really feel about the players calling their own players out? Because for me, as a grown man, I can tell you this. I'm not going to tell you. I ain't going to tell the media some shit that I didn't already tell you. If I already told you, maybe if I have a problem with you, I'm going to tell you first before I tell anybody else. But once I tell you, I may, depending on how frustrated I am, I may just go tell everybody else what the hell I said, though. So I can't really get too mad at them for calling their team out when you score that many damn points on offense and yet the defense giving them ass. You're giving them more ass than the goddamn all-white Diddy Day party. Like, come on now. That's crazy.
Gotta get that
baby. So how y'all feel about that? JB,
go ahead. You might as well go first.
Yeah, go ahead, JB.
I just want to raise my hand because you know what? I've been saying this for it feels like half my life. I love it. I'm tired of the same old cookie cutter response. Oh, both teams played well, and we just have to play better, and we're going to rally around our guy. Hey, man, damn that. Hey, man. We put up 40-something points. Y'all had to make 1 tackle. You suck. We did our job.
Back-to-back games are offense.
Get ready.
I need to hear that more because too many times you can script an NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, hell, damn near every sport except for tennis.
Yeah.
You can script the same answer.
And they didn't say anything bad.
I mean, I don't mind them coming.
I love it.
JB, get ready to throw hands because your teammates don't hear that shit.
Hey, guess what? You seen any given Sunday? Hey, man, either you get on my page or you get the hell out.
So are you not here to
Nah, you know what happened? On any given Sunday, your damn cock got sliced over that big ass.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. Or you see LL beating up Jamie Foxx. That's right.
Hey, he got his lick in and ended up winning in the end.
He got a couple of
there needs to be more conversations like this because here's the thing.
And there's nothing wrong with that conversation. You just can't do it out there in the media like that.
Listen, Foul, I'm going to tell you like this.
That's why I disagree.
That's why knowing how pissed you get about
No. Because what you do is you're going to divide. Now, the thing is...
It's already divided.
It's already divided.
It's already house divided.
The thing is this. When we in-house, we can sit up there and have that discussion. When you put it out there to the media, we know the media can take it to a whole nother level. Now, can you sit up there and say something where it's not as bad as that? Like I didn't mind
you cussing these bastards out, and I'm calling you a liar.
There's an owner in the NFL who calls his people out on a daily basis.
Well, you know what? Guess what? The owner can do that. Guess what? Because he owns the team. Guess what? Guess what? The owner ain't in there. The owner ain't got his
but the owner ain't playing.
So he ain't never played. He ain't never played.
And that's why I love it.
Right checks.
Val, listen to me. I love you like a brother, but I'm calling bullshit because I know good and damn well if you get pissed enough at your damn teammates, you gonna slip up and say some shit out of anger. You be like, man, fuck all that. Wake the hell up, man.
I'm not gonna do it in front of the media.
Val, you get pissed enough, you gonna say some shit.
Let me give my opinion on it. This is I was not mad at it. I don't think they said anything like bad. It's not like they said these guys freaking suck.
Exactly. Now, don't say what JB said. Just say we had a play like in the game.
Like we just put up this thing.
In the game. He said in the damn game. That's all he said.
I'm sorry. Does anybody not remember Tom Brady's spiel?
Well, Peyton Manning would do that stuff.
Peyton Manning did it. He said we would have won if he didn't kicker hadn't got liquored up
when he did it.
Yep.
He said that in the national media.
Yeah, and they talked about him like a dog when he did it.
And you know what?
No,
everybody said, I like that Peyton Manning guy. I like that he did that.
That's exactly what he did. They gave him credit for it more than criticism. They gave him way more credit than criticism. It was some people criticizing him for that shit, but they gave him way more credit for that than criticism.
Absolutely.
But listen, this goes for the coaches too, because Zach Taylor said some dumb shit about how, we could have scored more points. What the hell? You scored 42 points. I would have punched him in the damn face for saying something stupid like that to me. We put 42 up, and they couldn't get one damn stop.
Hey, coach, we need to score more than 42 to beat them?
Like, really?
Come on, coach.
Like, coach, hey, man, coach.
Every time Kevin Stefanski opens his mouth, I want to kick him in it.
Zach Taylor don't catch his fade. Damn all that bullshit. You just say all that shit
who was an adequate defensive coordinator for a college guy. He ain't said nothing. The college DAC ain't said nothing.
Zach Taylor better stop that shit before he get fired.
He's great. You got
here. I got a little question for you guys too on this subject too. It's like who's the first defensive coordinator getting fired? Bengals or Cowboys?
Oh no! Flus is doing a terrific job. Flus is doing a wonderful job.
Got Flus some help, so
she's doing a terrific job, man. Flus for defensive coach of the year, man, hands down.
I'm actually gonna push on that, Frank. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Miami's defensive coordinator because they already have a fire sale.
I figured Miami's head coach before their defensive coordinator.
Well, they fired the GM first, so that already told you everything you need to know. Yeah. Then they started just getting rid of players.
Now this is going way off target. We talking about other teams.
Yeah, I know. Let's get back to
forget them other teams. All right, so I want to ask you guys this. I'm gonna put this stat up for you guys. Okay, 2 different players. One player, this guy has 90 tackles. He has 11 and a half sacks and 1 fumble recovery with 34 quarterback hits.
Oh,
the other guy has 11 sacks, 36 quarterback hits, and 4 fumble recoveries. Can you?
What you said? Both of them have 11 sacks.
One has 11 and a half. The other one has 11. One guy has 34 QB hits. The other guy has 36. And one guy has 4 fumble recoveries. The other one has 1. Can you tell me who those 2 players are?
Well, I mean, that's Deo and our new guy that we just got.
No, I would say it would have to be Myles Garrett and Brian Burns because they're the sack leaders in the NFL.
Wait, are you saying whole career, or are you saying
this is so far in their career? Not
career.
This
that's what I thought.
Oh, in the career.
Yeah,
oh,
that's why I was thinking Deo and our new end.
I would say is it Javon Dexter?
Yes.
I would say Dexter too. Yeah,
he's one, and then the second one, because do we count Sweat with just us? Because remember, he had half sick, like his 12
he's not a Chicago Bear.
Yeah, it's a whole career. So
he's not a Chicago Bear.
Oh, he's not. I would say was it Thibodeau from the Giants? Is the second person?
Quinnen Williams.
The second person is Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter. Okay.
Oh well, shit.
Nice comparison.
We could have had Jalen Carter. So
no. But what I'm sitting up there saying is this:
Javon Dexter is giving you the same production as a Jalen Carter. Yes.
But without all the accolades and all this praise, this is what I sit up here and I've been talking about. This is one thing that I've said. A lot of guys, because of who they are, or for some odd reason, if the media likes someone wants to blow them up, they make them out to be. Like we here in Chicago talking about, oh yeah, Javon Dexter is just doing this. Yeah. Jalen Carter's doing the same shit. And actually, his numbers are, as far as with his tackle, his QB hurries or hits is actually 2 less.
Are they going off the overall impact though, and not just numbers?
That's where I was saying,
because impact, Jalen Carter is way more impactful.
But
think about this, Kyle.
I've been here. I've seen Jalen Carter play a lot of games.
Wow, 3-point.
I'm not impressed.
Andrea, keep giving.
I really am not impressed.
But think about this, Kyle. His aggressiveness and his impact on the game, it outweighs what Dexter is doing.
Really?
Hear me out. The stats that you don't see is the impact he's making when he's not making a tackle, but he's forcing the damn play to go the opposite way, which stops that damn play like a running back from going any damn where, because now he's just redirecting him to where the hell he wasn't going to go. Now his other damn teammate is making a damn tackle because of him disrupting that damn whole play. So the impact and the influence and his aggressiveness, you can't account for that because he playing with some damn anger that I wish Dexter had. If Dexter had Jalen Carter's anger, he'll be a hell of a lot more.
No. You know what? I'm not going to go that way because for Javon Dexter, he's got him and Sweat got like 4 sacks apiece, right?
I think it's like 3.5, ain't it?
3.5, 4.
Yeah,
right. Well,
Javon may have like 3.
It's 3.
I know there are 1 and 2 on the Bears.
Yeah, Javon has 3.5 so far.
Yeah, 3.5,
and Sweat just got 4. He literally just got 4.
Yeah,
this week. So the impact of what Javon Dexter is bringing you,
Bulls and Pistons, but they're Sixers, by the way,
is not the same with Sweat as Carter's is with the cast that he's with.
Absolutely,
that's true. However, to Fowl's point, knowing that the Bears have less, I feel Javon Dexter is giving equal to or more production because he doesn't have the names around him.
And he's demanded to do more than Jalen Carter because we don't have the names around him. So
that's what I'm saying. So
the Eagles' defensive line is better than ours. They get way more pressure against quarterback on a weekly basis. We still ain't getting enough damn pressure.
Jared, you don't know who next to you day to day.
Yep. Yeah. We still ain't getting enough damn pressure because despite the fact that Flacco throws the ball quickly, there was still some opportunities that we could have knocked his damn shoulder loose, and we didn't get to him enough.
But what it does is it feeds into my point where here it is that I hear so many people talk about, oh, we passed on Jalen Carter. We passed on Jalen Carter because one, Jalen Carter,
the character
does a lot of things that's very immature. Yeah. That's one.
Okay. Yeah. We didn't have a leadership
about the things that he's gone and done, but he's gone and done things that's immature. You know what I'm saying? 2, we didn't at that particular time have the locker room to control somebody like that because he's still doing some of the stuff that he was doing. And
Nick Sirianni still got to deal with his shit. And people will sit here and compare CJ Gardner-Johnson to Jalen Carter's answer. It ain't the same thing. It ain't the same.
But is it safe to say we got the Jalen Carter production without the name and distraction?
Yeah, it's safe to say that. I would, that's.
I would say that's fair. And
if we can
Dexter
rebuild,
was not a bum at Florida. He was
no, he wasn't. But,
I mean, Devon Dexter coming out of high school was a 5-star. His role, what he was doing he was asked to do at Florida was just read and react.
Well, and he also moved.
He had a lot of sacks with Florida when he was playing.
That wasn't his job. That's when they didn't ask him.
Exactly.
So
he would say hike and they would say read, then move. He wasn't hike, go get him. Right. That was not his job.
This is, in my opinion, I wanted to bring up one thing on that topic too. Like, I mean, like if you start putting and developing a defensive line around somebody like Dexter, he's going to be that much better.
Absolutely.
We need pieces.
I agree with that.
We need another edge rusher type. I mean,
we do.
And like Lorenzo said, he said he got kicked out this year for spitting on the player.
Yeah,
without the distraction.
Yeah. Now Nick Sirianni, they just wanted them Super Bowl, and you doing this. Like you caught them that you helped them lose that game by being thrown out the damn game because they don't tell them what he could have done to help them win.
And the third thing that I wanted to say was when it came down to drafting Jalen Carter, the Bears had a more need on the offensive line that they needed than on the defensive line.
100%.
Yeah, we did.
They needed just imagine, because plenty of people give Ryan Poles hell as it is. Just imagine he went and got a guy like Jalen Carter that we can't control, and he's acting a ass, and he's putting up those type of numbers, and then you still ain't got an offensive line because you didn't go and get an offensive line.
Jalen Carter would get Ryan Poles ass fired single-handedly. Like by himself, he would get Ryan Poles fired.
Ryan Poles gonna get Ryan Poles fired.
Yeah.
well, he is. But here's the thing, though. Darnell Wright in year 3, we're starting to see the damn Darnell Wright we saw in Tennessee now. Now he's starting to be a damn monster. He's starting to maul damn players over now. He's creating holes for his running backs to run through now.
Darnell Wright was never my issue. However, to the panel, I am concerned with Deo, $36 million, getting the ACL thing.
A waste.
And now I know
he's only 1 year guaranteed, though, isn't he? I thought Deo
don't give a damn what it is. It was, you know what it was?
It was too much damn money to give him. We ain't do nothing.
However,
I think he's got 36 of that's guaranteed.
I don't like none of that. I don't like none of
that. Because the guy, I'm sorry, I watch a lot of football, but the dude we just traded for from I don't know who the hell he is.
I don't know who the hell he is.
He is one big guy. That's it.
Look,
I was like, that's the problem, Frank.
Whatever
so
was
now we can go. Now since we transition.
Vooch just hits a 3 with 3 seconds left to give him a 2-point lead.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, look at that! My
God,
3 seconds left.
Come on, man!
All right, so. Now, since we're going to transition from offense, let's get on the defense. You guys were saying what now? You were talking about the trade deadline has came and gone. We've seen guys move. You know,
there was no big splashes.
There was no big splashes.
Yes, the hell it was. There was a lot of stupid splashes, though.
No, I'm talking about big splashes from the Bears.
Yeah, he's just saying for the Bears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's saying for the Bears.
So I didn't expect anything big because of one, our salary cap. For two, the way these guys, some of the things that these guys were asking for. I mean, you talking about Miami asking for first for Bradley Chubb. The Jets were asking.
Gardner got 2 firsts and his contract. Yeah. I like Sauce Gardner. He ain't that damn. He ain't worth all that shit. No,
Sauce got traded.
He got traded to the Colts with 2 first-round picks. And his contract.
Colts are going for it, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, y'all lost y'all damn mind. Either this is the stupidest trade I've ever seen, or the Colts might be genius.
Right. What a mute button.
2 first-round picks.
2 first-round picks for Sauce.
And his contract. He still owed damn near $100 million from the Jets. They stupid for that. Who agrees to stuff? And then Quinn Williams.
Blood pressure medicine.
2.
No, well, Quinn, don't tell me Quentin Williams got
He
traded.
gone too. He was the Cowboys now. A first round pick for him too.
Like this
Now he's worth that. He's worth
Jets
8
won
What I
that
was
trade.
trying to
Hopefully
sit
won
up there
that
and
trade.
say
Jets
before
2
I was
first-round picks, man.
interrupted.
The Bulls
is
win.
that
My God.
when it came
Bulls
down
win.
to the Bears weren't gonna make a move that big.
Ooh.
And as you saw, as Mr. Chicago was stating, you got Quinn Williams who moved for a first-round trade. Even though Dallas has 2 first-round picks, but they're going to get the higher of the first-round picks. I saw Sauce Gardner go for two first rounders. I said, "Oh,
crazy yourself.
It's over with."
Hey, JB, listen to me. JB, the Jets have 5 first-round picks in the next 2 years.
Hey, guys,
5 first-round picks in the next 2 years.
Yeah,
Justin Fields is good as gone. He gone already.
Oh, hands down, no question about
He
that.
gone already.
And I do want to bring this up really quick, guys. The Bulls were down by 25 points in the fourth quarter and came back and won.
Jesus.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. See red, goddammit. Let's go.
The Sixers. That ain't no team to mess around with. For
No,
sure.
it ain't, because, man, Tyrese Maxey been hooping this shit, man.
But
So,
this is the thing. We'll get back on the Bears because now we got distracted to go to the Colts again.
So,
but listen, like with this trade, and me and Fowler were talking behind the scenes before we went live on it and everything. There were trades out there, but like you look at this one, 2 first-round draft picks. Like the only other big name that we were in the mix for was the Jets guy. I got a brain fart right now. Can't remember his name.
Jermaine Johnson.
Okay. But they wanted a 2nd-round pick for him. I don't know if he's worth that. He hasn't really proven to.
No, he's not. Nope. Too rich for my blood.
This is, in my opinion, and I'm going back to I'm not comparing anything near it, but when we got Khalil Mack, we were not ready to contend when we went and got Khalil Mack.
Even though it looked like we could have, and we
weren't there yet because Mitch Trubisky was our quarterback.
Exactly.
That's the problem. You're ready before you make a big splash.
Didn't have a bad year that year.
It wasn't good.
No, that was his Pro Bowl year.
Huh?
It wasn't good.
That was his Pro Bowl year. The truth, to be honest with you, you kind of think about it.
24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions is not good. That's not good.
You think about it. If Anthony Miller sits up there and gets that ball instead of just thinking that the ball was dead, the Bears are right there in scoring position.
Very true.
We might score a touchdown right there, but here's my thing about that too.
They were missing their best nickel corner.
But think about this though. So my only gripe, because I understood that we wasn't gonna get we weren't gonna make no big splash, nobody. I get that because we ain't got the money for it. But what I didn't like is you waiting to towards the 9th hour to get somebody that don't nobody know. You could have done this shit last week or some shit. But you did it several hours beforehand. We don't know who the hell this damn boy is.
This is the thing. Like this, I was actually.
Don't put yourself in the midst where everybody else making big splashes, and you make this and be like.
I mean, we weren't ready to make.
So what do you want? So once again, Mr. Chicago, I keep asking you, my brother.
I'm gonna tell you what I want.
You want. Because you want to sit up there and sell out the future for rentals?
No, that's not what I said, Val.
Listen, I wanted to finish mine first before you
go ahead, Frank.
Before like this is the thing. This guy, again, I'm with you guys. I don't know anything about him. I do know the fucking guy is 6'7" or 6'8", absolutely massive. Was a first-round draft pick. I believe this was the guy who sneezed and thanked himself on live TV when it was the draft. If anybody remembers that. But and I don't like hearing this because we're so used to hearing this from the freaking Chicago Bears. You're drafting this guy off of potential to think that he is going to be something. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, the guy I think he was drafted by Tampa Bay, if I'm not.
Yeah, he was.
And then he was traded. I don't even think he was traded. I think he was just signed by somebody else. And he hasn't really done anything on where he's at. So.
And this is my thing.
It's a Dennis Allen trade. That's the thing. It's a Dennis Allen trade. That's the type of guys Dennis Allen likes.
This is my problem with Poles and the decisions he makes to go off potential. You might as well call this damn scouting personnel team the potential personnel team. Because you telling me you've done nothing in the time that you've been in the league. So we're gonna go off your size, your speed, your strength. What your damn stats show me and what it don't show me. We ain't going off that, though. We're going to go off, well, he looks like he can fit this defense. Stop doing this potential shit where he ain't showed you nothing. Again, we could have made this damn acquisition some other time during the damn week, or even 2 weeks ago. He's not nobody.
Have the same dude on the practice squad
like that. Everybody else was in the mix of making big splashes. Here your ass go get some no-name ass person thinking, oh, well, yeah, we did something. I know it's a depth piece, but there are free agents out there you could have just signed for and not got rid of a damn draft pick for.
Who did you want, though? Who would you have taken? Because, I mean, we gave up only a 6th-round draft pick for it. We got a 7th back in return. In my opinion, that is kind of like an even swap, 6 and 7.
The problem is that same guy we just picked up from the Saints who fit Dennis Allen's system. It's the same guy.
He's Daniel 2.1.
No. The kid, Abu Daba, whatever, is 6'7", 6'8". It's the same.
I thought he was like 6'6", and this guy's like 6'8".
Okay, but again, potential.
It's the same guy.
Yeah, it was stupid.
I watched highlights on him and everything too. Like he is slow as molasses, man.
But here's the thing, Frank. We had opportunities to go get possibly Jadeveon Clowney when he's a free agent, Zadarius Smith when he's a free agent, Preston Smith when he was a free agent. We didn't even bother to even try to get them without having to trade any damn thing for. 1 year rental would have been suffice. But you had to go trade for a pick.
If we weren't going to talking about these 1 year rentals, are these 1 year rentals helping you get to a Super Bowl?
We ain't going to the damn Super Bowl this year.
Why are we giving shit about 1 year rentals?
Why are you getting them?
A better depth piece would have been suffice. We don't know what the hell this damn boy. This boy ain't gonna even be on the damn field. He won't even be on the field for majority of this damn season. I never seen him on the field unless somebody get hurt.
25 years old than a 34-year-old whose foot is halfway out the door that is not helping us get to the next stage.
Right. Unless somebody gets hurt, his ass won't be on the field. Unless somebody gets hurt, he won't be on the field.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Chicago. What the hell are they doing with the places that they at now?
Well, Zadarius Smith just retired with the Eagles, so
right, exactly. So we would have got him. His ass would have retired on us.
I don't know where Jadeveon Clowney is. I forgot who signed him.
Obviously nothing because
he should be bagging groceries.
I forgot who signed Preston Smith too. Again, Von Miller before he got signed with Washington.
Von Miller in the offseason.
Von Miller was out there too before he got signed.
To galvanize, the only person that I would have actually went and gave like a third or fourth for would have been to the Saints because they should have a fire sale too. I would have went after Chase Young. He seems healthy.
I would have done that.
I like Thibodeau from the Giants. Thibodeau from the Giants is pretty good. I would like.
24 years old. They're not getting rid of him. He's 24.
No, they were going to get rid of him.
They were talking. He's already up. He's on the chopping block.
So we would have to give them a first round.
First round. Y'all crazy.
No, a first round and what else?
Hell no.
I know they wanted the first. So
they lost their damn first mind.
They even called and they were interested in Hendrickson too. But
this is what me and Frank were trying to tell you while you're sitting up here talking about all these teams making splashes. The thing was that most of the teams, you weren't getting Max Crosby because it would have took hell and high water.
I ain't talking about Max. I already know.
Miles Gary would have took hell and high water. Cincinnati was still talking about that they want a first rounder for Trey Henderson, who they about to lose
like one game
for
this
free
year.
agency anyway for nothing.
For free.
For nothing.
But the Bengals wanted more for Trey Henderson too, and man, obviously he's older.
Wanted the first.
And that's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm not willing to give up no damn first no rental. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm saying there were better options than what the hell we got as far as the depth piece go. That's all I'm saying. We could have made an acquisition in free agency rather than having to trade a damn draft pick away.
You need depth. You don't have none. Damn it, we got two guys.
I'm saying somebody in free agency would have been a depth piece. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't spending money. Yeah. We do.
Over a draft pick. Over a draft pick. Yes.
What you wanted, right? Austin Booker, you swore up and down like you was gonna go slaughter the man in his sleep.
I know his ass heard me because he went out there and got a damn strip sack. He heard what the hell I said.
Oh,
then he had 5 snaps the rest of the game.
He didn't hear nothing.
She heard all that. I don't want to hear that. I'm taking credit for that shit.
Foul. Speaking of Kayvon Thibodeau, yeah, we got some boys coming here next week. Kayvon Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence, Brian Barnes, Bobby O'Keefe.
They got a good defense out there.
Let's get into some predictions and let's get into some predictions and talk about this game coming up against the New York.
They got a hell of a tight end. Theo Johnson be just muffing cats.
He the only person they got though, as far as weaponry go. I ain't worried about no damn body else on the damn offense. I'm not even worried about Jackson Dart ass.
I'm worried about
I'm not.
I'm worried about that.
He decent. He all right. He ain't no.
I'm worried about Jackson Dart running the ball down our throats because we don't have.
No,
I ain't gonna say those two.
He gonna get his ass clipped. All right, keep thinking it's sweet.
If I'm a defensive coordinator and I see the Chicago Bears coming, I'm going to unleash my running back on TJ Evans.
Absolutely.
Ooh, what running back you gonna unleash? Singletary.
I don't care who you. Hey, Singletary can catch the ball out the backfield.
Scanner is done for. So that's your main guy
this year, and I don't know if
it'll be Singletary and Tyrone Tracy. Like we know who it'll be.
I'm not worried about them.
Wandale Robinson and Darius Slayton are not.
I'm not worried about them either.
Theo Johnson. See, there you go with that cocky stuff again. Theo Johnson.
There ain't no damn T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
Well, I mean, we just gave up 42 points to T. Higgins.
Guess what? They're not. But you know what the Giants have that Cincinnati don't have? Defense.
Yeah, they do.
They don't have an offense either, so I'm not concerned about their offense.
You should. The reason why, Mr. Chicago, you should be concerned is because right now your secondary is still banged up. You're still playing out there with third and fourth stringers. You got one guy at the cornerback position that's actually a starter. The other rest of the guys are third and fourth stringers, are guys that you can find at, as you say, Amazon, going against other wide receivers. No, their wide receivers are not the best. We know that.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, pal. You act as if though they wide receivers aren't second and third stringers. They ain't no damn world beaters. I'm not worried about them.
But
that's what I'm telling you.
You're talking about second and third stringers versus Amazon workers.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I am worried.
No, it's second and third stringers versus second and third stringers.
No, it's second and third stringers versus freaking.
No,
Wendell Robinson ain't no damn world beater. Wendell Robinson ain't finna single-handedly just kill our damn secondary. No, the hell he ain't.
I'm gonna say this though.
He got more yards than any
The Bears do not have good track records.
No, they don't.
Rookie quarterbacks,
especially
cocky.
Bet another bottle because you owe me two. Bet another bottle.
Jackson Dart is, he's not that elite style quarterback yet, but he is going to make you freaking work your ass off the track.
Jackson Dart is a young John Elway, and I'm always worried about a young John Elway.
Don't do all that.
He said young John Elway, not age.
He ain't that damn good. Pump your brakes.
I said young John Elway.
He ain't no damn Elway. Don't do that. Don't you dare. Don't you ever.
So let's go ahead. And, we know that it's going to be a tough game as far as I'm waiting to see how this offensive line is going to hold up because we're going to have to definitely run the ball. They do have probably the meanest pass rush in the NFL with the name we just named, with a Dual Carter, a Brian Burns, a Dexter Lawrence. What's the other guy name? Thibodeau. These guys got a plethora of defensive linemen, which is the reason why Thibodeau was out there as possible being dangled as trade bait, because they got so many defensive linemen that they really don't need him because they can't pay him all.
That would have been great to have him on our team, even when we're on the cusp of actually playing them. Oh, that would have been hilarious, man. To have him over here with us while we playing against them. Oh, yeah, he would have been angry enough to go get that.
I needed you to focus.
Yeah.
So, with that said, let's get into some predictions. Mr. Chicago, I'll go ahead because you already running away with it. So, go ahead and give us your predictions.
Well, my only concern about this game is the Giants' defense. I am not concerned about the Giants' offense like that. I'm not sitting there saying they ain't going to score no points. I'm just saying they're not going to beat us with their offense. They're just not. Their defense has a way of getting to the quarterback, the way they've been doing all year. So I do think that there's going to be some troublesome downs that we're going to have to get out of. But all in all, I still think we come out winning this game. I can see us winning this game 30-17.
Okay. JB, you want to give it a shot?
We've spoke enough about their defensive line, linebackers with Bobby O'Keefe in them, Paulson Adebo, at the secondary. The Giants have a really, really formidable defense. Offensively, Jackson Dart, 10 touchdowns, 3 picks, almost 1,200 yards, not to mention the rushing aspect. I just saw us lose to Snoop Hundley. I'm concerned. Not saying that we're going to lose.
It was 2 weeks ago.
But I'm concerned.
We're Bears fans. We're always concerned.
Absolutely.
I think 30-17 would be. And don't forget, this is a team that beat the Eagles 34. To your point, I think it was 34-17 or whatever, right?
And then they turn around 2 weeks later, got their ass whooped by them too. So
it's called adjustments.
All right.
It's hard to beat a team twice, right? Hard to beat a team twice, hard to beat a team 3 times, whatever.
Ooh, Zoe going little.
I would say, I don't think it'll be a high-scoring game because of the defense. I got the Bears eking it out 23-20, and I hope that 23 comes from Jake Moody and not Cairo Santos.
Listen, Moody ass better have his uniform on today. Santos ass better be gone.
Don't we have to know by tomorrow?
Yeah, we do. Now, I'm gonna slightly change my prediction. I think we'll get 27-17. Just outside of that field goal. We ain't gonna need that field goal. 27-17, we'll win that game. But Moody better be in uniform. Santos, it's been nice knowing you, Santos, but that little ass leg ain't gonna do shit for us anymore. Leave. And Hightower, you on your way out too, goddammit.
Go ahead, Frank.
So what happens if Moody comes into the game and he misses 3 freaking field goals in the game?
You know what?
Then we're gonna be right back on the little
carousel. Football guys are back hating us again.
Hey, tell Logan to get his leg ready. That's what you do.
Then the football guys say that, and then the Taylor.
Kicker, I'm fine with that, but I'm not putting my trust in somebody who was cut from the 49ers. All right.
Taylor ass can kick a damn field goal, then all I give a damn.
All right, so predictions on this one, I'm kind of a somewhat lower type one. I still think they will pop out to get at least that 25 plus again, though. I got Bears going 27-20. Jackson Dart is not going to do too much. I think he is going to get a rushing touchdown, maybe 2. Yes, I'm not too worried about their wide receivers or anything like that, but I'd be lying to you if I said I wouldn't be worried about Jackson Dart because he's just going to keep you off balance. Like Dennis Allen's going to try to get some schemes. In my opinion, your best scheme is to make sure this guy does not hurt you with his legs more than anything. You got to keep him in the pocket. But in order to do that, though, you got to trust your secondary, and I don't trust that either.
Yeah, but keep in mind too keep in mind Dennis Allen does well against rookie quarterbacks.
He does. What Bears don't have a good history against rookie quarterbacks, but Dennis Allen does. So hopefully,
Dennis Allen he gonna have some blitz packages for his ass. That's for sure.
But that's mine right there. Bears 27.
Flipping the milkman.
Well, I'm gonna go. One thing that I've seen this season is I've seen the Bears move the ball up and down. You got to remember, they are a top 10 offense in the NFL.
Which is crazy.
They're number 4 in rushing. Number 4.
Yeah, I know. And after we started off the year bad.
First 4 games we had.
No, I think like number 9 or 10 in passing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when you kind of think about it, the Bears are one of the top offenses in the NFL, which is crazy to sit up there and say, and they haven't even put it all together. That's the crazy part about it. They're still having mistakes, and they're a top 10 offense in the NFL right now.
That's what a lot of people.
If they continue to score touchdowns instead of field goals, this game will probably be out of reach because I don't think that the New York Giants have enough firepower, even as bad as our defense has played. Probably the last 2 weeks. I think that the Bears will probably be like maybe 31-23.
And we getting 2 turnovers. We're getting at least 2 turnovers.
We're going to get an interception on Dart. I feel that way.
Yeah,
there's a good possibility that we could, but I'm just gonna go with 31-23 Bears.
I would be more concerned if Scatterbull was out there. That would raise some eyebrows. Scatterball's a strong ass runner, and he's tough to take down.
If Caleb can go out there and deliver the ball, and sometimes on some of those those fire drills where he's sitting up there trying to look for somebody open, if he can complete more of those passes, it's going to be a tough game for them. But one thing that we have to do, we have to keep Caleb upright. They're going to be blitzing. They got a strong front four. And I don't know if he's going to be able to do all that loop-de-loop stuff against these guys because these guys are young, fast, and hungry. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into some shout-outs. Mr. Chicago, you are up.
All right, brothers. As always, like and pleasure to be on the show with y'all, talking Chicago sports, preferably the Bears, of course. But we're just now seeing the Bulls take down the number 1, number 2 team in the East along with us. Same record. Just won that game after being down with what Frank said, 25 points. I'm trying to pay attention to the game as I was, listening in on y'all. But I'm glad to see this Bulls team, man. They playing very unselfish basketball with this young core with no star power. I'm very impressed by that and the fact that they're working together. Ain't nobody being ball hungry and stuff like that or hogging the ball or whatever. But we're 6-1 right now, and I'm liking what I'm seeing out this young core team. As far as the Bears go, I love the fact that we won a game in a shootout, man. It let us know that, hey, we got some firepower over here, and we got the right damn coach calling them plays for us to get the damn ball in the end zone. So kudos to them for that. Looking forward to them going out there and repeating some of those efforts and getting better with some of the progress they're making against the Giants. So looking forward to that. I'll be headed to my homecoming this weekend. So shout out to my alma mater, Russ College, out there in Holly Springs, Mississippi. I will be at homecoming this weekend. So on my way back from homecoming, I'll be watching the game in the car, making sure that I see this damn team win this game too. So, and yeah, man, I can't wait to get home, man, up to Chicago in a couple weeks to be at the Bulls game and the Bears game the night before. I'm hoping I come back home 2-0 in both sports. So we beat the Steelers and we beat the damn Wizards, which I'm not worried about. So again, man, Chicago gets the damn world, man. I'm loving the direction this damn city is going in sports-wise. And shout out to them damn Hawks too, Frank. They doing all right, man. I'm paying attention for you, Frank. I'm paying attention, man. Yes, sir.
All right.
Frank the Tank.
For me, we'll get some shout outs. I got to give shout out to the Bulls as well. I mean, getting rid of those two, I'm not going to say ball hogs. We'll just say ball handler type. You have to have the ball in your hands with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Really open things up. And I got to give a shout out to our new Mr. Triple-Double and Josh Giddey, who had another outstanding performance. 29 points, 14 assists, and 11 rebounds. Damn. Like, I mean, that is just that's killer. That is killer. And Vooch is playing so well with this young team as well. Like, it's very nice to see. I gotta be that guy and give that dish shout out to Daddy Roma Dunze.
Yeah, man.
Talking about trade little Twitter post, dude. You
lead the damn team in yards and targets, and
you are just gonna jeopardize your son. Like, you pretty much retweeted something from a Packers fan, like an idiot.
How stupid was that?
Just fell for that, saying, "Yeah, my son should get traded. He should be getting 10 targets a day." All I know is, from what I hear, Roma Dunze was not happy. He had a nice little talk with his dad. His dad is no longer on Twitter, and that message was deleted.
Don't ever do that again. Yeah. And they go for every other damn parent of players on this damn team. Don't do that again.
I gotta be proud to say that I called his dad out on Twitter when I saw that as well, and he actually commented back on mine. I don't really care, and I was just like, I straight up just said, I was like, listen, man, you're telling me your son's a top receiver in the NFL right now. He should be getting at least 10 plus targets a game. Your son leads the NFL in drop passes, and he is the
most not good, man.
Bears. So maybe teach your son how to catch balls with his hands instead of his actual body, and then we can talk about this. But other than that, hey, nothing else. Go Bears. Go. I mean, I'm Chicago sports, man. It's I see some good things in the future. It's coming right now. So, but it's everything.
Okay, JB.
Shout out to you four, of course. You know what Tuesdays mean to me. We don't.
Patrick Williams is still doing the triple singles, by the way, though.
Yeah. Get rid of him, man. Get rid of him.
Look, he ain't hurting us right now. So
he's playing defense. He's doing much better.
Yeah,
let him earn that $90 million.
Agreed.
So
that ain't 90 million worth.
To Fal's point, we are living in bizarro world because we are in a world where the Bears are fourth in total offense.
That's crazy.
26th in total defense. Like we can't stop a nosebleed. But
I mean, I felt really good. I felt really good with Ben Johnson coming here. I didn't think it was going to turn around at least to be a top four.
Run defense is getting better though. We're not giving up 150, 200 yards anymore.
We're not turning the ball over.
But hold on. It's all about perspective. We have 2 games that swayed both sides, right? One game was the Lions game that swayed us early on in the season and put us kind of like in the hole. But this also giving up 42 to Cincinnati did not help us with points per game and a ton of yardage, right? However, the points that we did score this last game and the back-to-back-to-back great rushing games that we've had has also elevated us. Remember, it's a total team commitment. We want to see top 10 offense, top 10 defense. That's what we're striving for. If we have a top 10 offense, we want no less than a top 15 defense.
Well, I mean, the defense can be big but don't break as long as
dog. Come on, man.
26 ain't gonna cut it.
Of course not. Of course.
So let's not even go there. Shout out to the kid for that 58%. I need it better. 61% on the season. I need it better. It's trending there. 12 touchdowns, 4 picks. It's getting better. I'm hopeful that he continues the trend. I ain't there yet.
Right.
Hey, just hearing that makes
yeah. Hey, progress, man. Progress.
Hey, I'm firm.
Applause up.
I'm firm, but I'm fair, right? So let's Sunday at noon, we gonna see what's the what.
Going up against good defense. I want to see you do that versus a good defense.
Man, I wish Abdul Carter was here, but that's another story. Shout out to our very first guest today was a brand new one, and I would like to shout out to everybody. I don't know if this is something that's going on, it's glitch worthy or whatever, but we are having a lot of representation on YouTube, and I really, really do like that. So I want to thank the patrons. I want to thank our viewers for showing up on YouTube more so than Facebook. We really appreciate that, right? So Mr. Quint 27, thank you for chiming in early and often. Sis Andrea Schmitz, thank you for chiming in. Our guy TTNL Runaway, thank you for chiming in, who has the greatest acronyms for what TTNL stands for. Hey, I don't care if they talk about me. They ain't gonna come on the show and fight me. And they damn sure ain't gonna speak to me in real life. I punt midgets. Call me Tory Taylor. Shout out to Bears Down, of course. Shout out to Chicago Clubhouse fan page Bears Down. Shout out to them for coming in. Al Bundy, always. Al Bundy came in. Shout out to Logan. Shout out to Jeanette Johnson, one of our P1. Shout out to Leah. Also, shout out to Coach Chef. I know he's like 6 hours ahead of us or whatever it is in Arizona. Getting that warm weather.
I get your point.
He's getting that warm weather. But shout out to him for taking the time to come on and chat up with us, one of our Chicago Podcast Network people. Shout out to Darius D. Jones, who came in early and often. We appreciate that. Hey, shout out to a returning person, Effie Willis. Effie Willis was on tonight. Thank you, Effie.
Hey, throwing along.
Wildcat Love. Thank you for chiming in, right? The Scrolls, as you said, Swish is sweet. My God, that guy right there.
Hey, man, that was hilarious.
That was hilarious, right? Shout out to Tucson J. We always approve and appreciate Tucson for coming on. Shout out to Big Unc, Lorenzo Clemens. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you for chiming in early and often and coming on with the guys. Shout out to our tool bot Ricks. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family. Bears Down 05F. Thank you for chiming in. We appreciate that. Let's see, who else do we have? Oh, shout out to the super producer, Crooked Commission in the back, doing everything. Oh, she said, what's that you say? Andrea's a pimp. Wrong show. That's when the lights go off. That's after hours. Especially when we have this naughty bear over here. This
other finger.
Damn. This Berenstein bear over here.
Don't hate the bear, hate the game.
I hate everything about what I'm seeing right now. It's just creepy. It's giving me Five Nights at Freddy vibes.
It is like a Care Bear type thing.
Yeah, it's more of a Care Bear. It ain't a scary bear. Quit hating, JB.
Care Bear stare.
Hey, the Bears Nation love the bear. I got a lot of great reviews off the bear.
I'll reserve that comment for offline. Because you're not using that bear to the fullest of its capability. You're not.
Oh, I am. Trust me.
Oh, what'd he say? No, you're not. No, you're not.
Should have cued me for that one.
Damn it, Frank. I don't know how this works, man. I'm just.
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop disrespecting real ones that are in the game.
I be throwing alley-oops to people that can't dunk. It's what it is.
That's what it is.
And hey, a special shout out to T Nick. It's his birthday. I don't know where in the world he is.
Happy birthday.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
Now, I got a question. Is T Nick, what is he now? Is he 67, 68?
42.
All I know is I don't know where he's at. Like
he's in a different country.
Yeah, he out the country, man. He said, hell, I'm out of here. He said he out the country.
Still, without him, this wouldn't be possible either. So shout out to T Nick for
yes,
his birthday.
Sir.
Happy birthday, brother. Shout out to anybody that we have watching that's not commenting. You are officially known as what?
Terrible producer.
L for love. Good times.
Lurker.
Oh, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
Yeah, that's whoever the button pusher is. Got to be quicker than that.
Yeah.
And then shout out to SB and shout out to if we we got one person, right? One person watching. It's the podcast mom, most affectionately known as Sandra Bynum Holmes. Love you, lady.
Yes, sir. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the chat. The chat was lit tonight. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. It costs nothing to like or to subscribe. And we're trying to get to 1,400 subscribers. Please help us out in getting to 1,400 subscribers. We love all the attention that we're getting from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat. I don't know, all the different platforms that we are on. I want to give a shout out to you brothers, Frank the Tank, Mr. Chicago, JB, our boy, the Crooked Commission, couldn't be out here tonight. Happy birthday to our boy T Nick, who's out there celebrating. I know we weren't going to see him tonight, and nor should we. It's your birthday.
Party it up.
Enjoy it. Celebrate. Don't get too drunk where you lose your voice. Shout out to the Chicago Bulls, man, for coming back and going 6-1 against the Philadelphia Phillies. I mean, damn, not Phillies. I'm sorry. I'm about to say Eagles. 76 Eagles, Phillies,
completely the wrong
Flyers, whoever.
Hey, at least you didn't call them the Philly Blunts.
Yeah, right. I know. Or the Swisher Sweets.
Damn. Oh, shout out to Scrolls because I missed Scrolls for that.
Yeah, Scrolls with the Swisher Sweet comment. Yeah, shout out to all that. Shout out to the Chicago Bears for pulling off one of the remarkable games that we've seen this year and seen in quite some time as being a Bears fan. remember, ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Bears were 0-40 when giving up 40 points or more in a game. And this is the first game in their franchise history that they have won, which just shows you how anemic our offense has been.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
When you looked at our quarterbacks, we all knew that.
Man, let me tell you.
Man, so shout out to them. Shout out to the guys up there, House Hall, that's holding it down. Shout out to the city of Chicago. Shout out to the kiddies who are not asleep. I hear my son up there driving my wife crazy, which means I'm going to be stuck with them putting them to bed tonight as usual, because this is what daddies do. Shout out to her, and that boy is screaming. What are y'all doing to him?
Hey, fam, make sure y'all start getting those melatonin gummies. Trust me, you're gonna thank me later for it. I give my kids those gummies when they too up and ante. Oh yeah, them gummies put them right to sleep in about 5 to 10 minutes.
It's only got a little bit of marijuana in them.
Oh no, I can't give them no weed.
It's a joke.
Yeah, ain't no damn marijuana in it. Don't listen to Frank.
It was a joke.
He really gonna be flipping on the wall.
Right.
My daddy, where the gummies at? Where the gummies and shit?
Shoot, back in my day, didn't they used to give like a shot of NyQuil in a bed?
Yeah. It was a drowsy NyQuil. Listen, the gummies are way less severe than the damn NyQuil.
A little
I'm telling
bottle,
you,
a little bit of
1 milligram for Ricky. He gonna be out. He gonna be out for 10 hours. Trust me.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Once again, shout out to you all out there in the chat. Hey, we love doing this every Tuesday. Shout out to our boy Chef, Coach Chef that came in. Shout out to our boy Crazy Ace over there serving over there in Korea. I don't know if it's south or north, whichever one. Shout out to you, my brother. Yeah, oh, Lord. Other than that, for Frank the Tank, Mr. Chicago, JB, our boy the Quick Commish that couldn't be on, the birthday boy T Nick, our boy Crazy Ace, Coach Chef, everybody down with the Chicago Clubhouse Network. We would like to say good night and God bless.
Shout out to Easy.
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
Chicago, the world.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.